Welcome to the deep dive. Have you ever felt like your enterprise automation tools were actually slowing you down?
Yeah, instead of speeding things up.
Exactly. You're fighting broken scripts all the time. You need these super specialized coders for every small change, and the costs just balloon when you try to scale. It's a story we hear a lot.
Oh, definitely. So many companies are kind of stuck there. Traditional automation, it often needs serious coding skills, gets really expensive fast, and tests break constantly with tiny system updates.
Right.
So our deep dive today is into ZAPTEST.AI. It's a platform that claims it can really change that whole dynamic. It mixes AI intelligence with no-code simplicity.
Okay.
Our mission really is to unpack how it actually tackles those persistent headaches.
Okay, let's unpack this then. How does ZAPTEST.AI start chipping away at those challenges? How does this single script thing change the game?
Absolutely. So imagine writing a test script just one time.
Okay.
With ZAPTEST.AI, that very same script, it can then run everywhere. We're talking Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, Android, all the main browsers. No changes needed.
Wow, okay, no modifications at all.
None. And the key insight here, it isn't just saving, hours of boring, repetitive work. It really shifts how engineering and QA teams use their most valuable asset, their people.
Right, their time and talent.
Exactly. Instead of constantly fixing things reactively, they can actually focus on, innovation, moving things forward proactively.
That sounds like a massive efficiency boost right off the bat. Now, building on that, the research also highlighted another big piece, the AI Copilot.
Ah, yes.
This seems to be where the AI-driven part really kicks in, right? Does it genuinely make automation more, democratic?
It really seems to, yeah. With the AI Copilot, that complexity of actually writing code, it mostly just vanishes.
How does that work?
You basically just describe the test you need in plain English, and the AI generates a working script instantly.
Get out!
Really? Yeah. And what's fascinating here is how it opens the door. Suddenly, robust automation isn't just for developers anymore.
You mean like QA testers, business analysts?
Exactly. QA testers, BAs, maybe even product managers, people who understand the workflow deeply, but aren't necessarily coders. It lets companies scale up their automation capacity, without having to hire tons more specialized developers.
That is a huge step towards accessibility. Okay, so from there, the research points to something called self-healing automation. Now, for anyone who's wrestled with tests breaking constantly, every time a button shifts an inch, this sounds, almost too good to be true. How does ZAPTEST.AI manage that? What does it actually mean day to day?
Think of it like this. ZOE uses computer vision. It essentially sees the application screen like a human does.
Okay, so it's not just looking for a specific code element.
Right. So if a button moves or maybe a field looks slightly different after an update, ZOE can usually figure it out and adapt automatically.
Ah, so the test doesn't just fail immediately.
Exactly. It means your tests are far less likely to break because of those small, unavoidable UI tweaks that plague traditional tools. The deeper impact. A huge drop in maintenance time and cost.
Which is often the biggest hidden cost, right?
It often is. So it means more reliable software delivery and honestly just way less frustration for the teams.
That sounds like it tackles a core pain point directly. Okay, zooming out a bit, ZAPTEST.AI also seems to have a unique business model. Something about removing another big enterprise headache, those unpredictable costs and scaling problems.
Right.
Can you explain their unlimited licensing and the dedicated expert support? How does that fit in?
Yeah, this is quite different. They offer unlimited licensing. That means no more per user or per bot fees, which can make scaling automation incredibly expensive.
Oh, definitely. Those costs add up fast.
They do. So enterprises can expand automation widely without hitting these sudden massive cost jumps. Plus, and this is key, every client gets a dedicated ZAP expert.
It's a dedicated support person.
More than support. Someone to really guide adoption, help troubleshoot, optimize scripts. It ties everything together. It ensures cost predictability, sure, but also a smoother path to what people are calling true enterprise-wide hyper-automation.
Hyper-automation, that's the goal of automating pretty much everything possible, right?
That's the ambition, yeah. Automating across the entire business, not just in pockets. And this model aims to remove both the cost and the steep learning curve barriers.
Okay, so if we step back and look at the whole picture from this deep dive, ZAPTEST.AI isn't just being presented as another tool in the box.
No, not at all.
It seems positioned as a whole automation ecosystem, something that brings together testing, RPA, that's robotic process automation for those repetitive tasks, and DevOps practices, all under one sort of intelligent, scalable roof.
Exactly. The aim is clearly to speed up software delivery, slash that maintenance burden we talked about, lower the barrier for non-coders to get involved,
Right.
and ultimately give businesses a sustainable way to achieve that really broad enterprise-wide hyperautomation, which, raises an important question.
What does this kind of intelligent, accessible automation mean for the future? Think about the skills needed in the workplace, or maybe how quickly businesses can now adapt and innovate in this constantly shifting digital world. Something to ponder as maybe you say goodbye to some of the old frustrations.